This is my favorite.
Suddenly you tape.
It's called an art installation.
Hey, we do car review, car review. What's up guys, this is Sean and today we are going to check out the Makeover guys' brand new office. It's located in M Hub, Kota Damansara. It's this light industry brand new format where warehouses are stacked above warehouses. Until now I'm still lost, this is like my third time here only. They just completed everything in, and something very peculiar is you will have factory settings here like this. Okay, so you see trucks suddenly just pass by and things like that, and that was the main idea for this development, where you will have a centralized loading bay, then you have private vehicles being able to park next to your warehouse. But my bosses got a few units and cantum them all together. Very cool concept. Let's go gaff in, but hati-hati ya, jangan kena langgan aja. Hey guys, so now who I have here is Gavin from the Makeover guys, and he will be touring us his brand new office, but it's also my office. I have a small little corner. Well,
The whole office is yours, okay?
Yeah, true,
A private room.
true.
With a private room.
Then now we are in level 2, and they gotten 3 units altogether.
At first we got 3 units, then after that we managed to secure one more, that's why total is 4 units here. Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, something a bit more peculiar here will be all the trucks that is coming in.
Yeah, right. I mean, it is a light industrial title area lah. But I thought it was really interesting, this concept, right? Which is a ramp-up office. Although it's 6 stories, you can actually drive your car right to the front of the store. I really love that.
When you all buy last time, how you got to know this?
I can't remember though. But when I first saw the concept, I know I liked it because first things, I think double volume spaces are quite rare.
Yeah.
So I love it has high ceiling, double volume. And the second part is, you know, being in the makeover and renovation industry, being able to drive right up to your store or right up to your office, I think it's a great added advantage.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find, and you know our old office in Solaris Mont Kiara, we always had that issue, right? So it's hard to refresh the experience center, it's hard to refresh the show units, it's hard to bring things up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like a stacked industrial lots altogether.
Correct.
Okay, so now we are in partly the showroom, show unit, right? So like for 3 to 4 units altogether, what was the concept behind?
Okay, so we had multiple plans. Actually, this whole office took close to 2 years to plan because we bought it during, during launch, right? So we plus MCO, there was delay. So I think in total we waited 4 years to get our keys. But initially we wanted to make sure, first things first, I wanted a collaborative space. So collaborative internally, because in our old Mont Kiara office we were scattered all over. So it was a big challenge, you know, to get the team together, to get everyone together, to get everyone to even know each other. It was a big challenge. Now the front of it, right, we want to create this into a creative community. So what do I mean by that? So as you can see, some of these things are designed by very talented local Malaysian designers. And we feel that, and this sofa, and I think it's really brilliant because some people like it deep, but some people like it shallow, right? So everything is movable and it looks great. And you can move this in front, then it becomes not so deep. Some people like neck support.
Wow.
But the old neck support with that system, very old school right? So I thought this was a very ingenious solution.
So it was intentional to get in local.
Yes, it was intentional. So certain things, I have a craftsman who helped us build multi-medium dining table. So we combine stainless steel and solid wood to craft something out together. Later I'll show you. So also again, it's a very talented thing. And I think that being able to band creative community and talents together, I think that's crucial. So
yeah, let's go.
So collaborative spaces, and for our workspaces, there were 2 very important briefs that I told. See, it has to be number 1, inspiring.
Okay.
Number 2, it has to be very flexible. So let me show you what it means. Ta-da! Welcome to our new office. And yes, there's a full working cafe here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so proud. He's so
Yeah. Soon to be open in public. Soon to be open.
Yeah.
Depends when you're launching this video.
Yeah. By the time we go out, yeah, I think it's almost there. Everybody can come already.
Yeah.
But then what was the idea behind like having a cafe, then having meeting rooms in between?
Okay, so like I said, flexible spaces was not on the main brief. So as you can see, although now everything is closed because we have meetings, right? But it's very easy to transform. If you open up everything, it becomes one big event space, right? So even upstairs, you see, upstairs, the window panels and all that, if you open it up, then it becomes a space where, you know, upstairs and downstairs also we can communicate.
Yeah, there's
we're
dialogues
engaged,
between.
there's dialogues between, you know, we're still connected. Not like the old office, totally disconnected.
Yeah.
And if you need a private space, you just close it up and it turns into a meeting room. So that was the time of flexible spaces that we wanted to have.
You want to have a glimpse of the,
Yeah.
just glimpse, sure.
Heavy meeting.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
hard at work, very good. This is actually the biggest meeting room and also will be the future event space. A lot of event space will be, events will be done here. So hall of half-baked ideas, right? And a lot of people, hey, half-baked idea means no good. But honestly, I'm a firm believer of half-baked ideas because I think ideas don't come fully formed and then, you know, immediately when you do something, you already know what's going to happen. I think most important is that, you know, let's try those half-baked ideas, and as we work on it, things get clearer. But if you never start working on any half-baked ideas, right, because you think there's half-baked there, I don't think we'll progress. So I'm a big firm believer.
And it's very obvious that within this setting, you can see a lot of people that can meet each other. Hey, you're here, right?
Like last time we say, I think the best ideas come not in the meeting room, right? It's when we're walking around and getting a coffee, and then after, hey, Sean, hey, we should do this. Then let's get something started. So I think this office encourages that a lot because even the flow design, you force people to walk through certain corridors to bump into people. So that was the whole intent behind, you know, the design and the workflow of this space as well.
Yeah, so what you can see now, the front portions are all the show units where customers can hang out.
We call it experience center.
Or experience center, better word, right? Then when you come behind, then this is yet a public to the most intimate spaces.
Yes.
So yeah, it kind of jagged up, but I think that's the intent. And you took 2 years to design all this.
2 years to plan. You know, there were a few versions. The first version was, you know, should we have experience center or show unit at one side, and then the office all over, right? Because then we'll be able to really build a house. You know, really build a 3-bedroom condo
within the unit.
Within that unit. But after a lot of deliberation, we realized that, you know, I think it's a waste because we've got such nice frontage. So why not gel everything together? Because I think with us Mocksters, with this layout, we have more opportunities to meet clients as well, even myself, right? If it's all hidden at one corner, sometimes I may be a bit, now I walk the corridor, I see a customer, I get to talk to them. You know, I get to be a lot more involved in the day-to-day operations. So that's what I really like about the layout. And that's why we decided to, you know, split it this way rather than put it on one side.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's check out the experience center more, right? So along the corridors now we have the living room format.
Yes.
So this will be the
kitchen
format.
This is the kitchen format. So this corridor is also pretty interesting also. If you look at this corridor, right, it says from chaos to canvas. And you know, so what's the meaning behind from chaos to canvas? I think in the creative process, it always starts off chaotic, right? That's what being creative is all about, right? I mean, you push boundaries, you try new things, you know, you just push the limits. That's chaotic. But chaos has a place in creativity, but you also need to ultimately put it down into a canvas, which is a proper, workable, solid thing. So
order.
You put order into chaos. And that is what this whole corridor is about. I think it's not done yet. But eventually, right, the narrative is, you know, for all the designers, we have 30 over designers to Makeover, guys. All designers are to collaboratively build this corridor so that something that represents them is being displayed here. So this corridor is actually the soul of the Makeover guys, and the soul of all the creative people in the Makeover guys. Yeah, but it's not done yet.
Oh. It looks like past projects in sales gallery.
No, I'm not gonna do a milestone. No, I'm not gonna do that milestone thing.
But I think this is good when those who first time homeowners, first time investor, right? What you give, what I get.
Correct,
I think this bridges the expectation all the way. Like typically, what's the cabinet like? What's the color like? Right? I think this really helps. Like little details. I think this is very intentional, right?
It's very intentional. I mean, today, robot vacuum is a huge part of our life, right? And the carpentry that we built need to reflect that and need to incorporate things like this. Everything is built in, seamless.
Yeah. So for people that are trained in building, then you know how to read the drawings, but this one, very cool, very cool.
Yeah. So let's start here. So this is covered, this is my favorite part. Actually, honestly, in terms of material, this is one of my favorite material. I think it looks damn good. This is called limestone. So in this experience center alone, you get to experience how different materials can play a part in being your workspace or your kitchen, right? So this is how it feels like to have limestone as an island, as a kitchen. On that side, you have granite top, how it feels like to actually have a granite top as a kitchen. And even on the opposite side, you will see how it feels like to have, HPL tops as a worktop. So every material has its pros and cons. There's no such thing as the perfect material. So ultimately, it's all about showing you the options so that you find one that suits your needs.
And you see it mixed with leather.
Ooh. But most importantly, it's all the features though. And in this experience center, we make sure we included a lot of features that that makes your life easier. So all this you'll be able to see lah. So some of these are some bloom handles, bloom drawers, but we have other brands as well, and we have entry-level brands as well. So we're carrying a wide range here.
It doesn't feel like my office at all. I don't know also.
You didn't even know, right?
But I like all the... I think ultimately it's that experience center is good. I think it's the experience center.
Alright. So that's why we intentionally call it experience center. It's for you to really experience for a short while. At least you're here, right? How it feels like having these sort of things in your home. You get to experience all part of that.
Yeah, I think that's the feel part, but to me very practical. Like what's the height? What's the basin width? What kind of convenience you want? What kind of light you want? I speak about my wife lah. Oops.
Nowadays people like clean look. So if it's clean, closed, but if you open up, you slide in, that gives you another look. It becomes a coffee bar, right? So again, a lot of features here. Other things, this makes a lot of sense. People, appliances on your countertop kind of takes up a lot of space, and then you have a lot of plug points. So why not design something like this? It's practical. If you need to use it, just pull it out, then it start cooking because there's a plug point all that sorted. Then once you're done with it, you clean out, and then you just push it back in. This is granite. The rest I won't go into details. Another interesting part is, laundry, right? You do laundry, then you need to fold. Why not have a built-in? This is my first time doing this. But basically, you fold it down, you open it out, and now you have a place for you to fold your clothes and all that. One more thing. Instead of, sometimes without built-in also, this double thing makes a lot of sense. Electronics actually came up with, just part of this feature. So when you stack, right, it comes with a tray as well. So again, this is a cost-saving method. And then if you want something a bit more, built-in, more intentional, this is another option. So again, you have more options for you to see.
I think this breaks the stigma towards our brand. But I think just now as you speak about stigma, right? It's about like we keep getting associated with only investment.
Correct, because I think Makeover guys have come a long way. It started off with rental properties, and then after we really upgraded ourselves, we really pushed the limit, we really pushed boundaries, and as we are able to offer more, people may still think that, hey, Makeover guys is just that. Yeah. So a big part of this is also to show that, hey, a lot of things can be done, just talk to us, it can be done.
I think also to respect and give opportunities to designers. I think that's what I felt throughout this whole transformation journey.
Correct.
Like to embrace this kind of thing. From a investor point of view, don't waste time, please. Right? But from a homeowner experience, I think it clicks. Yeah. So I'm personally also facing this right now for my own home turning into something I'm going to live in. Right? Suddenly I pay attention to all these kind of things. Yeah. And it's very hard. Like, it's very rare to even find like what I like the most is all these kind of material decks. Like in one place, right? Like you see all these material decks.
These are material trolleys, so everything is ready. You can see all your selection. You know, even the handles. You know, as you can see, even the handles get choose. So these are all the new things being offered right now along with this new experience center. Previously, I think we really had an issue with space. So there were a few challenges, right? Number one, we weren't able to showcase so many different offerings. Number two, with limited space, we weren't able to organize even our offerings in a space to be able to just sell or even just push it to the market.
Cool. One last one will be
one more bedroom.
Okay.
After bedroom, there's another living room.
Now a bit show off already.
So this is the bedroom setting. Again, we've set it up. There are built-ins there. There's a modular headboard here. But don't focus so much on this headboard. This is a prototype, by the way.
Oh.
So let me explain. Okay, so this is actually a prototype we've built. We wanted something modular. You know how it's challenging, right? To built-in is expensive. But on the other side, built-in looks great. And built-in solves a lot of problems. Like for example, a lot of condos nowadays don't allow hacking. So
it's a big problem.
That's a big problem. And when we want to add lights, add switches and all that. So we were really thinking, how can we build a modular system that looks like a built-in, but it's not a built-in, and yet with that carpentry enables us to increase plug points, add wiring.
This means these are I can add.
So now with this, right, we designed this. I think my creative team is really brilliant. So they design, number one, the base is based on whether it's a queen, super single, or king. Then depending on the size of your wall, right, you just add modules, and then you can actually fill it up and look like a full solid built-in on the whole wall.
You can even extend all the way to the corner if you want to, right?
Exactly. Ooh. So then it's very flexible and doesn't cost as much built-in because it's prefab, right? Then the second part is, so again, we design very seamless side tables. But if you don't like this, you take it out. Don't use this, just put a standard side table as well. So again, if you like the slick look, we have this style options. If you don't like this, just get the headboard. So again, very modular. But this is a prototype. There are a lot of things I want to improve from this particular prototype. So
that's in my
hopefully
house.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, but I think like this one also takes very little space.
Yes.
It's less than a conventional headboard.
So the new prototype, right, I want to cover this. So you don't see a light and you don't see this
strip lah.
This strip, not just this strip, these gaps inside lah. And I'll make the thing slightly higher level. This side table needs to be wider. I mean, these are all the changes that we're doing lah.
Ooh.
So we're always trying R&D new things. How can we make things more seamless? How can we offer new things? How can we design things that make sense to everyone?
My wife cannot come here.
This system, sliding door usually very ugly, ma. Number one, sorry. For lack of better word, sliding always front back. Then in order to house the track, then you need to build this box on top and at the bottom. Then you end up with a very clunky design where you have a top helmet, you have a bottom down, and then you have the tracks, and then after that you have in out. So what I really like about this system is that it enables you to have a full length door. You don't need that box to house the track. You can do it floating. There's no problem. You can have lights in between, and then open it again. It's flush. It's straight. And you can hold this. The other side got more things. Then if you close it, I just push.
No, I'm just wondering, this can be my door already.
Yeah. Okay, open it.
Oh, my son will be woo!
So these are all for your clothes. If you need to, you can pull it down. You hang your pants here.
This is what she showed me. This is like her ideal. Oh no.
We carry it.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, you can pull it down. So a lot of things make sense.
Yep.
And most importantly, when it's closed, you don't even know it's flush.
And I like it saves this space. Usually if it's like that, right, Then here cannot use lah.
Correct, correct.
Fun.
We also combine melamine and laminate to show people that it can be done. You know, you can always combine materials sometimes because melamine is the more affordable option. So there are many ways we can do it to make it look good and help save money.
Yeah, lor. Everyone thinks that, oh, melamine, you don't put in wet areas, then can already, man.
It's okay. My parents' house melamine lasts decades. Shoes. So system lah, if you allow shoes like me, yeah, and put, always fix it up.
Oh, this I leave it to him lah. This I don't know, but cannot resonate at all.
But to me, this is still not enough.
Wow.
That's the goal. So these are all the loose cabinets lah. So for rental, sometimes you really don't need to go overboard, especially for second bedroom, third bedroom. So we have these very sleek options, you know, very affordable, serves its purpose, 1 year tenancy, enough space.
Yep.
If
Then-
not about long term, maybe not enough.
Just like this little twist, right? Suddenly, wow, I got glass.
Yeah,
Just simple.
correct. Solid wood work table. This is designed by Eve, our designer, Eve. Solid wood. Yes, she designed the table. It looks sleek, right? Look at the legs. It looks sleek, it looks good. Solid wood. And it's only selling for this much.
So now all these got price one lah.
Correct. So all this will be sold under another brand of ours called Doke, where we actually sell loose furniture piece by piece. We understand not everyone got time or wants to renovate the whole house, ma. But if you see something you like, you can always purchase it from Doke, and that's what Doke is all about.
This one all designed by us also? No lah.
No lah. I mean, we carry a mix lah.
Wow, then like that, we should open a furniture line already.
This is designed by us lah. All these shelves is designed by us. Now, sometimes for rental properties, if you want a setup, because the first living room, you know, you got that big L, then you got the full built-in and all that, may be overkill for certain price range properties. But of course, for the expat market, it all makes sense, right?
Yep.
But let's say the lower range rental properties, you want loose furniture, and this is what this whole experience center, this part is all about. Lah. This is how you can use loose furniture to make your house look good and attractive to your potential tenants. You know, it's all about clever color coordination, decoration. And if you look at it, everything else is loose.
Yep.
Loose dining table, loose chairs, normal 3-seater sofa, loose coffee table, loose TV cabinet, wall shelves, plant, and then really, really clever color coordination and soft touches to present it in a very attractive.
Yeah, so the most expensive part is the knowledge to do lah.
Knowledge, time, and you know how much you want to explore, and mistakes. Then we have a little kids corner here. So if you bring your kids can play here. So
Nice. Okay, so upstairs will be all the administration, all
so upstairs will be marketing. I've got our COE, which is really our creative think tank. It's all based upstairs. Myself, I'm based upstairs. Finance, HR.
so this will be a bit more higher privacy level lah.
Yeah.
Higher privacy level upstairs lah. So no privacy level or downstairs. He's supposed to go like that, right? Is it?
Yes.
Oh. So, okay, so where are we right now?
This is the marketing and DX lah. So this is where our programmers and the marketing team is. This is in the middle of the upstairs area.
So I see the uniform use of
Plywood.
yeah.
Correct. So, okay, personally, I love natural material. I mean, usually plywood, you know, you wrap with laminate and all that. Yes, I think laminate lasts a lot better, but because it's man-made, right? So what I like about natural material is that even with scratches and all that, as it ages, I think natural material looks better over time. But on the other side, right, factory-produced material, I think it looks good when it's brand new, but over time, with the minute there's a small chip and all that, it becomes very jarring. And of course, the wood grain and all that, this is real. This is real.
Cool. Then I like that there's multiple corners on how you can sit and work lah.
Yeah.
So
So you
I
got your
think-
introvert corner. You got
Yeah. So you've got your this is Gav and his toys lah.
yeah.
So you see
some
his
my
this one.
toys and yeah. Yeah.
Then this is the one that you say you can open up, right?
Come, just unlatch, and you open up. Now I can I have a nice Americano, please? You see? But no, we don't do that.
Ikat tepi.
But at least you can communicate, and then you get to see who's coming in the office, who's not, and then you can just say hi. And it's these little interactions, I think, that make a lot of difference in our organization culture. Yeah, so we wanted a space, that encourages that. Right?
Yep, very chaotic, but yet with some order, it becomes very fruitful things.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, then see, like in contrast, right here so noisy, so quiet one.
Yeah.
We all sit together, don't know do what one.
That's a lot of people's favorite corner.
Not mine. You're all very loud one.
Then as you walk, you get to see the cafe. I think it's quite nice.
Lama tak jumpa.
So this is the most creative space in the organization, where our designers come here for inspiration, come here for material selection. So whatever you see downstairs, I think there's a lot of materials being displayed downstairs, right? But there's even more different options here. So it's really, designers can hang out here as they craft, as they design a home. They get to refer to the library of all the different materials. Yeah.
But here feels a bit intense. Ultimate is a design firm, right?
Correct. So there are a lot of interesting things here. So you can see, so as you open the drawers, there's endless stuff. A lot of different stuff. I think even, lucky it's all labeled. Rattan. So even handles, you see? I have a chest of handles.
I think to designers, they are, wow.
This is their playground.
Yeah. I think to me, it's like, knobs.
Okay. Knobs. But this is their playground. So with all these, so we even have very interesting stuff like this, right? So this is actually made from recycled plastic. So actually they process it into boards like this. And if you look at some of the furniture downstairs, we actually use this to make furniture. So now you zoom downstairs, look at the stool, black color one, that's made from this. Yes. So, I've always wondered how many bottle caps it took to produce one piece. I can't seem to get the info. But it's good to know that, all this plastic waste is put into good use.
Hey, it look cool.
Yes. So this is an Indonesian firm. I think they really design very nice stuff. I particularly love this color a lot. So it's all recycled plastic.
Ini tak habis-habis ni.
Tak habis-habis lah. And then when it comes to all wood panels, then this is the library for all the wood.
Cool. Wow.
And if you want, then all the disorganized materials, because all the samples we get come in all different sizes, right? We cannot put it aesthetically. We hide it behind closed doors. So there's a lot more samples inside here.
Yeah, for curtains also, fabrics.
Fabrics. So even fabrics, all these joineries, inlays. So it really is a creative playground. This is my favorite.
Suddenly you tape.
Art install. It's called an art installation.
So this is officially open to public when?
We are targeting end of August. Yeah, just to get the house in order, get everything done. I want to label all the materials nicely so that when people come, everything is clear.
Yep.
Right. So soon.
Okay. So by the time this video is up, then I think we will host a 100,000 subscriber party here. Yeah. Right. Then everyone just enjoy, play with materials. Nothing else to play.
No, I'll get the cafe to make sure there's a lot of food. Come for drinks. Come for food.
Yeah. But I think thank you very much for the tour.
Thank you for doing this tour.
Yeah, you need to go meeting already.
Yes.
Yeah, so I will close the vlog separately, but thank you very much, Kev.
It's your office though.
Yeah,
so don't so formal.
Che.
It's our office. Yeah.
And I guess that's all for this episode. Very interesting. Until now, I'm still exploring my own office, but he didn't highlight my favorite spot, which is the gaming center. But do check out my Instagram for the announcement of our 100 sub party. I will be doing it here, and everybody gets to experience this all together. It's going to be very fun, but I do also encourage people that is going to get their house soon or going to get their investment units, right? You can come and figure out like what is the bed like, what's the materials like, and it need not to burst budget, so it's really in accordance to the budget that we have. Cool. And this just ngam chun come when my house is under renovation. And I guess that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys on the next one. Ciao.